We are live. Welcome to the NFL Week 7 transitioning into Week 8 recap episode of the West Coast Drive podcast. It's Beau, it's Rob, back at you again. How are we doing today, Mr.
I'm not doing too good, Beau.
Why's that?
Well, recently I played in a high-stakes poker game with a famous NBA coach, and he took all my money. And it turns out I got scammed.
You got scammed? I saw
Yeah.
that. He was wearing like special glasses. Was he wearing the glasses?
Yeah, there were X-ray machines at the table.
Jeez. Was it Chauncey Billups? Was it
Yeah,
Chauncey
it was.
Billups by
I was down in
chance?
Portland.
Man, hey, wait, was Shohei Ohtani there by chance?
Oh, jeez.
Hey, he's fine. He's fled the country.
Sean McVay was there. Sean McVay was part of it.
Oh, hey, Lamar
Here's the
Jackson
ringleader.
was part of it. Yeah, no, Lamar Jackson walked in on a bum hamstring. He was there. Let's see. Who are the other ones we got to eliminate? The entire Toronto
Shohei Ohtani, yeah.
Shohei Ohtani. The entire Toronto Blue Jays organization was there. Dan Lanning was there.
Phil Knight.
Phil Knight. Oh, of course, Phil Knight. How could we forget Phil Knight? He funded the whole operation.
Yep. It was Nike sponsored. It was a Nike sponsored poker game too.
It's a Nike sponsored poker game. Let's see who else. Who's also on my hater list right now. Actually, it was funny. I didn't say this on the Tuesday pod, but on Tuesday morning I banned Canada from my classroom because I was so salty about the Blue Jays. I was like, if you're gonna eat maple syrup in here, you're getting it from Vermont.
You erased it off the maps on your classroom walls.
I put a sticky note over it, and I called it Americanada. Shout out Nick, it's his birthday. Shout out
Happy birthday,
Parker, because he asked me for a shout out during our last game yesterday.
Shout out Parker. How you giving? What was his stat line?
I don't remember what his stat line was. He got out there. We struggled a little bit on defense. I'll say that much, but that's okay. Hey, we had a pretty sweet comeback. Almost made it happen.
Hire me, Beau. I'm a level above you, defensive coordinator. I can help you out.
That's true. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I'll handle the offense because our offense was humming. I'll handle the offense. You come down, handle the defense. We'll be good.
There we go.
There we go. We're all set.
It's so funny.
Who else was there?
It's so funny because before this season, I just poured myself into offense for the past several years. I've been so much about offense, and the coach is like, "Hey, can you be the JVDC?" Is like, I'm not going to say no, and I guess I'm a defensive guy now, according to him.
Yeah,
I have poured myself into a ton of defensive stuff over the last however many months, but it's just very funny that I guess I'm a defensive guy now. I hope I can get out of that eventually.
Hey, you know what? That's a Chip Kelly started as a defensive guy.
Mm.
He transitioned over, and now he's only known for defense or offense. I mean,
yeah,
people forget that he ever had anything to do with defense. You see a lot of coaches like that actually.
You do.
Like,
I mean, the few things I actually took away from Mike Shanahan's keynote, I think I told you about that one before.
Yeah,
was learn to coach every position. I found that it's like you can't be a head coach unless you know how to coach every position, which I found very interesting. Other than that, there's a bunch of old man rambling stories about the small schools he coached at and their records.
Hey, it's pretty good. Actually, that's such an old man thing to remember the record of every school you ever coached at.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was such a bummer. It's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get an outside zone clinic from Mike Shanahan. Nope.
Oh jeez, nope. Why do I have to stop? What'd I do? I'm innocent over here. Bro, what?
Honestly, the only of the three kids, the only guy who actually talked about scheme really was Shula. Chris Shula. McVay talked about it
Yeah.
a little bit, but he talked more about leadership and running, running a program, which was very interesting, But Shula went deep into the X's and O's, which I'm not like I told you before the season, right? It's like, dude, Shula for the Rams, he's really bright, man. He's gonna have their defense playing well, and they're definitely overperforming right now for their talent.
I feel like am I a beetle? Like, what is this? I don't even know what that is. I'm a bug? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get your Gen Alpha humor. I'm sorry. Excuse me. The 6'7" confuses me.
I'm not surprised that that the Rams defense are well overperforming their talent.
Oh, I wouldn't say. I mean, their defensive line is
their defensive line is great, but behind that, the linebackers and DBs, nothing particularly special there.
Yeah.
That's more the point I'm making.
I generally agree with that. And
I mean, a good D-line definitely helps. Good D-line. I'm always a pressure guy for. You guys want to see a hand sign I made for the kids? One of our play calls, shade, build, black. That's one of my defensive play calls. So they remember build because
of course they remember build. 6.
I don't get it myself. I've gotten pieces of the context of 6'7", but I plan on never finding out what it means.
I don't know what it is. I've been hearing it since February, and I know it comes from a song, but I don't get why they find it funny. That's what I don't get.
The freshman linemen really compete over the 67 jersey.
Oh, I'm sure they did. 789. Yeah, 789. Yep, there you go.
That's a classic right there.
That's a classic right there.
What did 0 say to 8?
What?
Nice belt.
Nice belt. Oh, as soon as I said what, I was like, oh, it's gonna be about a belt probably. That's good. I don't have any good dad jokes off the top of my head. If anyone in the comments has any good dad jokes, throw them at us. We always love the good dad jokes.
When I was taking like high level math classes for my math minor, one of my teachers always had like dumb math jokes. They were so bad, but like the math majors in them thought it was the funniest thing ever. I was like, oh my god.
Well, they're nerds, man. Of course they did. And that's not to hate on math majors, by the way. Not to hate on math teachers.
I don't hate on math majors at all. I liked them. They were good.
But
they were quiet.
What did the butcher say to the neighbor? I don't know. Nice to meet you.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I actually, I don't know if I've heard that one. That's pretty good.
I don't think I have either. That's a good one.
That's a good one. I'm gonna steal that one. Theft. There we go. All right. Just kidding. Theft's bad. All right. Shall we get into this week's slate, or is there anything else?
No, I think we're good. Right to London.
We have to. One more thing. Again, this isn't football related or gambling related, unfortunately, but Jerry DiPoto had his first press conference of the off season.
Oh, I didn't catch it.
He said their payroll is going to be on the low end. Like it's good. The starting point is where it was at the end of the year with Naylor and Suarez on the books. So maybe they're finally going to spend in the off season, is what it sounds like.
Oh, I've heard that one before.
Okay, but this is the first time
just give me Naylor. Just give me Naylor. You can let Gino walk. We can let Gino walk. I'm okay with it.
Oh, I'm fine with letting Gino walk, but I'm saying, let Gino walk and put that money somewhere else. Let Williamson and Young take over.
But we need Naylor. We
100% need Naylor. No,
honestly, Gino, I can go either way. If we need to let him walk,
cheap, sure.
If we need to let him walk, let him walk. I think he's very valued in that clubhouse. I think he's a superb defender, but his bat got quite cold.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I'm fine. I'm fine with moving on to Williamson at third. Honestly,
I'm fine with it too, man. Honestly, you know who I'm ready to move off from?
Who's that?
What's his name? Colt Emerson's ready. I'm ready to move off JP.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, JP. He's good defensively, but offensively, he's just too hot and cold, and he did nothing in the ALCS.
No, and we need a better right fielder.
Yes. Oh, 100%. Yeah, we can't have Canzone out there anymore.
No.
Ridiculous. Or Robles. And that's not to hate on Robles, because
Robles is okay, but we can do better than Canzone.
I think he's a fine bench right fielder.
I think I would like. I wonder if. What about moving Gino to DH? I could get behind that.
I can get behind that again.
But
it depends on what they're able to get Gino back for. But Naylor, we need.
Naylor needs to come back. Like the only acceptable alternative to Naylor is Pete Alonso, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I just for years I wanted someone feisty on the team. Like the two things I've always wanted is a power hitting first baseman, which not really Naylor's thing, but fine. He's good enough. But someone feisty. Naylor's plenty feisty, man. He's feisty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Naylor's got an attitude about him, dog. I love.
And we haven't had that for Richie Sexton is maybe the last guy, and he sucked.
Right. Julio's kind of that way, but
no. Right? He was too young and too nice. I want mean, feisty.
Yeah,
that's the feistiness. I mean,
he's got the energy. He's got the energy to be that. Yeah, I think he's just too nice of a guy.
Oh, absolutely. He's friends with everyone.
But like Cal, don't get me wrong, and this isn't to roast Cal because I love Cal, but he's a very like low energy personality. Like
he's so laid back. He's so laid back. Oh, I gotta send you a picture. I gotta send you something. This is the kind of first baseman I always wanted. Send it to you on Twitter.
Would he bite someone's ear? I don't. He'd probably have a hard time doing that, considering they'd have helmets on.
He'd have to bite through a lot of plastic.
It's like power. Oh, that's awesome.
Zoom in on his face. Zoom in on his face.
Oh yeah.
That's what I always wanted.
That's sick, actually. That's sick.
You know, Gray Zabel was like had a bunch of college offers to pitch.
Yeah. Little CC Sabathia out there.
Well, no, he was really skinny in high school. Well, not skinny. He wasn't skinny, but he wasn't bulked up. I'd say he was built. He was built. He was a farm boy. You know, all muscle.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
He could like hit the 90s.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
Looking
at that picture, he does look like he looks like the kid from The Sandlot grown up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about. No, you're fine. You're fine. We're talking about a thing he sent me on Twitter. We're talking about Gray Zabel, Seahawks offensive lineman, former baseball player. Hold on, I'll pull it up so the good folks can see this picture.
It is a funny picture.
I don't want to gatekeep. I don't want to gatekeep here. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Here we go. Is this not the kid from the Sandlot growing up?
Oh, it totally is.
You guys have seen The Sandlot, but
a classic. You guys need to see it.
Yeah, you need. If you haven't seen The Sandlot, I don't even care if you're not a baseball fan. You gotta watch Sandlot.
It's just a great kids movie.
It is. It really is. Yeah. So, honestly, yeah. You see, y'all won't get that. Because you're too young. You haven't seen The Sandlot. I watched The Sandlot like at least once or twice every summer when I was growing up.
Oh, me too. Great summer movie.
Great summer movie. Watch The Sandlot.
Is that your sister? Is that your sister in the outfield? Naked?
I am vintage.
Oh, The Sandlot is so good.
It's such a good movie. You know what? What's The Sandlot rated? Hold on. As long as it's PG.
You want some more? You want some more? Some more of what? I've had nothing to eat.
Oh, it's PG.
You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
Hold on. Sandlot. All right. I just need to make sure there's no cussing in it. I'm gonna play it one day.
There's no cussing. There's no cussing in The Sandlot, though.
Fine.
The biggest thing you got to worry about is when they go to the fair I don't. Maybe the pool scene's a little risque too.
Oh, the pool scene, probably the pool scene. Yeah, the pool scene. Which I mean, but that's just hilarious.
It's just good fun.
When I watched Sandlot when I was in 4th grade, and I thought that scene was hilarious.
Shout out Squints, baby. Shout out Squints. I watched Sandlot when I was in middle school.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's rated PG. As long as it's PG, I'm technically allowed to. So
you're in a private school. You're fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Wow, I've watched multiple MA series. Wow, edgy over here. All right.
Whoa. I've watched the PG-13 movie before. Oh yeah.
Hey, I've played a game rated T for teen.
Oh, whoa.
When I was only 12.
That's crazy. You weren't even a teen yet.
I wasn't even a teen yet.
I was getting frozen yogurt after baseball practice when I was that age. My dad would always be like, all like pissed off when like because they did it by weight, you know. And he's like, Robbie, you got too much. Like, sorry, Dad.
All the toppings you add, and then
I know the hot fudge sauce.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Cocomelon and Bluey. I don't watch them, but ain't nothing wrong with them. Okay, Paw Patrol's got a catchy theme, and y'all you can't get mad at me for that.
I've watched Paw Patrol babysitting. It's not bad. I never watched Bluey, but I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, actually, it's funny. One of the old coworkers, no longer working with me, old coworkers would play Bluey during homeroom to teach social emotional learning.
Watch Bill Nye. That's better.
Bill.
Seattle legend.
He is. Hey, there's a lot of Mariners and Seahawks shout-outs in Bill Nye.
There are. I remember watching like middle school, and the Seahawks were just so trendy. Everyone was talking about them, and like Seahawks were on Bill Nye one episode, and they showed that episode in science class.
Woo! I don't think there's it's so funny the cultural cachet that Bill Nye had with like our generation.
Oh my god, these kids don't get it.
No, because I remember watching Bill Nye in 1st grade and getting hyped up. I remember watching Bill Nye in 7th grade and getting hyped up. I remember watching Bill Nye in senior year of high school and getting hyped up. It did not matter how old you were. Bill Nye was that
I get hyped up right now watching Bill Nye.
Yeah, exactly. I'm 25 years old and I'm watching an episode of Bill Nye the Science Guy right now.
Presidential Medal of Freedom's recipient.
That's right.
Shout out Bill, man. You got to show you some Bill Nye. I know you're a history teacher.
History teacher.
Put on an episode of Bill Nye, man.
Get Bill Nye the history guy out there and not throw him up there.
Bo Gleason the history guy.
Bo Gleason. Oh, I should just recreate Bill Nye.
History rules.
History rules. Bo.
Bo Gleason the history guy.
It doesn't flow quite as well.
No, it doesn't.
All right, let's get into the actual games here. We're only 18 minutes aside.
The UG #1 fan. Do you know who Bill Nye is? That's the big question. Do you know who Bill Nye is?
Yes. If you don't know who Bill Nye is, I'm going to be so sad. I'm sorry. Into the game. So we obviously already talked about the
out to London
last week of picking Cincinnati's win over Pittsburgh. Season saving. Job saving for probably a lot of people in the Bengals organization. And also reports coming out that Burrow could be back for the last 3 weeks of the season with Miami, Arizona, and Cleveland being their 3 opponents. So
win.
If they can be 7-7 going into those games, 7-7, that's all I'm asking for. They can make the playoffs because the AFC is weak. And they've already got a game advantage over the Jaguars, who's probably a team they'd be competing for in a wild card. And the Jaguars also lost again. How about that for a segue? All right, Rams, Jags in London went very, very poorly for the home Jaguars. Lost. Got absolutely dismantled. They suck now. That was so fun when they beat the Chiefs.
Dude,
it's been all downhill since
he's played 2 really good D lines in a row and has been so scared of them.
Yeah. Oh, I'm right. No, and the even the loss to the Bengals, Trey Hendrickson was eating their offensive tackles alive.
When Trevor gets pressure, I know it's Trevor quarterback, but when Trevor gets pressure, he's horrendous.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. No, it's brutal. He just forces the ball, a turnover. He's a turnover machine when he starts feeling the pressure.
Oh yeah. Travis Hunter got a touchdown though.
That's true. Congratulations, first time in his career he got to the end zone. You always remember your first. So congrats to Travis Hunter for that. Only took him 8 or 7 weeks.
Honestly, Liam Cohen's done a pretty good job. The one thing he's stunk at is just how he's used Travis Hunter. Like, you traded up for him. You traded a lot for him. I don't know how you didn't have a better plan for him. It's really looking like you should have taken Membu right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is funny. There's not a lot going right in New York right now, but Membu is one of those things. Let's see. When did he sign this deal? I'm curious. So it was 2024. Okay. So he's a couple years into the extension there. When did Tua sign his extension? Because that one's fun. That one's gonna be fun to talk about. All the articles are about how he's gonna get cut. Take on the largest dead cash. Yeah, we'll save this for the Dolphins conversation, but let's just say let's just get this out of the way here. Ooh. That's not great, Bob. That's not great. Oh man, even as a post June 1st, still $67 million in dead cap. That is brutal. That is just and ain't no one taking that trade. So you can forget trade. My goodness. Oh man, the Dolphins are so unbelievably fried, dude. Hey. Call us Japan because we're going to be destroying the Dolphins here over the next few months. Or is that Japan or China? No, that's Japan. For the Rams side of things, hey, I don't know. I don't get too excited about this one. I mean, yeah, Devontae Adams looked good. Do you see Draymond put Devontae Adams in his top 5 receivers in the NFL right now?
Oh, God.
It's like, dog, it's been one game. He was good, don't get me wrong. 3 touchdowns, hell yeah, but I don't know, Chief. Top 5 off of that? You know who is a top 5 receiver? No one in the Saints-Bears game. How's that for a transition? I'm really reaching now. Saints. Bears clobbered the Saints. Totally handled them. Rattler's funny, man. I don't know. He has these games where he looks like he's gonna be like an NFL starting quarterback. And then he has games like this where he just looks out of his element. And it's like he goes back and forth. Every time you start believing in him, he falls flat on his face the very next game. Every single time. Which, I mean, I guess it's better that he has flashes in the pan versus absolutely nothing. But also, it's like, don't tease me, bro. Don't suck or don't.
I know.
Like, crap or get off the pot, as they say.
They're very confusing. Very confusing team, man.
Looking at their losses. I mean, like, he was not great against the Cards. He looked a little better against the Niners. Terrible against the Seahawks.
I'll say it right here. It was not at all his fault against the Seahawks.
Fair enough. I mean, you lose 44-13. It's not one player's fault.
No, I mean he wasn't bad against the Seahawks. Pull that one up right now. Pull it up right now.
I didn't watch this game, to be fair. I did not watch this game, to be fair.
2039.
Yeah, that's not a terrible
218.
Line,
like he wasn't bad.
That's not bad.
Special teams was horrendous that game. That was part of it.
Hung with the Bills.
Yeah.
Handled the Giants. Hung with the Pats. But then you go to the Chicago and you just don't
lay an egg.
Lay an egg? Like, I don't know. Rattler's funny, man.
That whole team is funny, man. Yeah, 3 picks is rough. 3 picks is rough.
They're obviously bad. They're obviously bad, but like, I don't know.
Every so often. Yeah. Like, every so often you just get a total turd.
Yeah, we'll see. Who does the Saints have this weekend? They have Tampa. Ooh. Tampa just got done laying an egg. And Mike Evans is hurt again. So we'll see.
There goes the streak.
Yeah, there it is. It's over. Pour one out. We'll talk about that when we talk about the game. We're gonna move on to hey, we made it. We made it to the Tua conversation. Here we go. Is there? And there are worse teams. I believe there are worse teams in the NFL right now than the Miami Dolphins. But is there a worse situation? Like, is there a team that looks this unbelievably cooked for the next 3 or 4 years?
Not even the Jets. Not even the Browns. Honest, Browns won.
No.
Browns won
again. Browns killed them. It's not like they won. They slaughtered them.
Yeah. I mean, let's take one step back, though. One quick little step back, okay? Mason Graham and Carson Switzer are playing pretty good. Who's playing really good? Quinshon Judkins. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Browns can draft. They've been able to draft.
They just got a total albatross hanging over them. They should just go to civil court and get rid of it.
And they can't evaluate quarterbacks to save their lives.
Yeah.
Like, any quarterback they take is gonna be a bust. Let's be real.
They should just pick the worst quarterback in the draft. Because it can only get worse, so why not start with the low? Why not start as low as the floor as possible? Can't get much worse.
Oh, we didn't talk about this because it was Thursday and most of the stuff was happening on Friday. But I think we teased it because we were thinking it might be the case. Sports Talk Radio on Cleveland last Friday was just as amazing as you'd hope it would be. They were crashing out about Joe Flacco balling out. They were so awesome. Mad. They were fire Stefanski, fire Andrew Berry, fire everyone. Joe Flacco looked like crap for us for 5 weeks. He goes to Cincinnati, and he's putting up big numbers. Look at what they're doing. Look at what he's doing. This is such an indictment. And obviously I'm saying it a lot more civilly than they're saying on Cleveland Sports Talk Radio because they're a bunch of savages over there. Yeah, no, it was beautiful. It was hilarious. I loved watching every second of it. It brightened my day. It brightened my day quite a bit, actually.
That's awesome. See, that's why I love watching that one Detroit one every so often.
Yeah,
especially when Sparty's in the news.
When Sparty, yeah.
There's nothing better in America than Sports Talk Radio.
Oh, it's beautiful. It really, really is. Except for Paul Feinbaum.
I don't know, man. He's running for Senate now. It's becoming a news show rather than a football show soon.
Oh,
geez. It's gonna be a total soapbox for him.
Oh, jeez.
I know. If you didn't think Feinbaum was bad enough already.
Yeah, lovely. Hey, maybe
I think he might get smoked in the primary. And here's why. He's running as a Republican, and Alabama has plenty of elected officials at statewide Republican elected officials who have probably been eyeing that Senate seat, and they're not going to be too happy that someone from outside of politics is going to go in there and try to steal it from him. So he's probably
he's running off a name alone, which I guess Trump did that. So.
Yeah, but it's a national race, right? That's totally different than a statewide race because statewide races you really got to work within the organized structures to have a chance, right? You got to work with state party, local organizations, backers, people who volunteer, right? And you're already going to lose half of the state with Auburn, Auburn fans. I'm excited for this era of politics where sports polarization is going to happen in certain states.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Imagine Stephen A. Smith trying to run for president.
He's talked about running for president.
Well, no, but my joke was going to be, how can you run for president when your entire shtick is hating on America's team?
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
How can you pull that off? How can you pull that off?
That's brilliant.
JD Vance is going to pull that out, and he's going to be screwed.
That's brilliant. But what's funny about, so I think Feinbaum might get smoked because I think there's going to be people who are very unhappy that he's running, and they're going to be targeting his ass. Now, the big thing in those states is a certain endorsement. That really decides elections around there.
Yeah.
But
that's very true.
Having the infrastructure you need without being a part of the family, it's tough. It's tough. In state politics, that's really tough. You got to be in the family. It's hard for outsiders to win state campaigns. Nationally, much easier. Because you don't need the...
Yeah, it's not.
You don't need the organized structure as much. Because you're running to win it, especially in a primary, right? You're running to win that nationally. And it'll come. Mm-hmm. And it's easier to set up different structures around a certain... it's a lot harder to set up, Washingtonians for Robert Jokinen than Americans for Robert Jokinen.
Right. Because based on whatever side of the political spectrum you come down on.
Well, I'm talking about a primary. No.
Oh, okay, yeah, in a primary, yeah, it's a little different. Yeah.
Well, no, it's much easier to do that in a national race than a state race.
I'm agreeing with you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So it's gonna be. I'm very interested to see what happens there, but I hope he loses just because, not out of politics or anything. I just don't like Paul Feinbaum in person.
No one likes Paul Feinbaum. Kirk Herbstreit's come out and crapped all over him.
Todd McShay did too.
Todd McShay just said totally, yeah. It seems like basically everyone in sports media hates Paul Feinbaum.
Yeah, because he's an asshole. Yeah. Which, hey, he'd fit right in the United States Senate.
There you go.
And this isn't a political thing. I've heard most senators are jackasses.
I've heard that from someone who know very, very well.
Yes. Oh yeah. You have a good source too. Yep.
I got a very good source in the Senate. Yeah, and I've not heard the most positive things about the general U.S. senator.
Yeah. U.S. senators are psychos. To be a U.S. senator, you got to be a psycho.
Yeah.
Maybe there's probably 5 who are enjoyable people to be around. That's 5 out of 100. Not a good hit rate.
No.
Here's who I'd like to hang with, and this isn't politically affiliated at all. I'd like to hang with Bernie Sanders, shoot some hoops. He'd be a cool guy to hang out with. He's got a good jump shot. The senator from West Virginia, who's really fat, who has a big dog, who brings on the Senate floor. That's pretty cool. I'd like to hang out with the 95-year-old guy from Iowa who loves Dairy Queen blizzards. So that's a common trait right there.
There you go.
Okay, that's 3. Who's number 4 and number 5? Who are some weirdos? Let me think. Give me a second to think here.
You don't want to talk ball with Tommy Tuberville?
Oh, I'd talk ball with Tommy Tuberville. That's a good one right there. There's 4, 5. I know way too many senators too. It's pretty bad. Alaska, Hawaii, Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, Oklahoma, Missouri, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York. Oh, if the guy is Bob Menendez still a senator? No, he lost. He was the guy who got caught with a bunch of gold bars from Egypt. Pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool to talk with. But I think he got convicted of. I think he got convicted of bribery
Yeah.
or of accepting bribes. Dang.
I'm gonna be right back. I'll still be able to hear you. I'm just gonna get another drink.
Massachusetts, Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, Wyoming, Florida, Virginia. I think there's like a Democratic senator who's from Illinois who's been there forever and is like probably got elected during big time machine politics, and I find that machine politics corruption in like big urban areas very funny. I heard a story from like a long time political consultant who's a friend of a long time political consultant that I know, and he's the kind of guy like I work for Democrat, Republican, whoever pays, and he's like, and some of my favorite jobs because these guys paid great was like Chicago politics in the back in the day when things were corrupt as hell, when machine politics were still a thing. He's like, I knew like one of the Democratic Senate leaders or something like that. I forget what it was. It was either Democrat or Republican because in urban areas, both sides were doing it, which is hilarious. But typically more so Democratic. He's like, I knew his office. He had a couch where people always stuffed envelopes full of money. So when I was negotiating if he'd like pay or whatever for him, he's like, I started digging in the couch cushions. He was like, all right, stop that. I'll pay you that. I'll pay you what you want. And I find that so funny that he's digging in the couch cushions. And he's like, and it came to a point. Another guy's like, who was pretty high up, he's like, sorry, I can't pay you this, but I'll make it up to you. It was like, well, that's messed up, but let's see what happens. And he's like, well, I got like big time contracts for like the next 10 years, so he got me back. So it's like, I mean, like, I think that guy from Illinois is like one of the last big time machine politicians. So I'd hang out with him. Machine politics is fun, man. Because like when there's like that big drive to get rid of machine politics, especially in like probably like in the 40s or 50s, is like a lot of people in urban areas were pissed because it's like, yeah, they're doing messed up stuff, but he's the reason my brother has a job, which is hilarious. That's how government should be, man.
Yeah.
Those are my 5 hangs right there. Rand Paul is a close 6 just because he's goofy, has a funny accent, and has the most obvious toupee ever. I'd snatch it off his head, see what he's got hiding under there. There's no photos with him with it off, though, which is such a bummer. Must be super glued on there, man. Anyone in your family have a toupee?
Not that I'm aware of.
I know someone.
I hope I would know, but not that I'm aware of.
I know someone in like distant, but like at the family reunion had one. It was pretty obvious. It was pretty bad.
That's rough.
It was good. That was a suspiciously brown hair for someone who's like 70.
That's how they get you. Maybe he's just like the what's the Pete Buscemi in the meme? How do you do, fellow kids? Maybe he just died the day before.
Yeah, probably.
Or Steve Buscemi. Why did I say Pete Buscemi? Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
How do you do, fellow kids? All right,
with the skateboard. Moving? All right, where are we up next? Oh, New England, Tennessee.
The Mike Vrabel Bowl. The Mike Vrabel Bowl.
Woo! You wanted that one. First game without Brian Callahan. I bet he really wanted to play Brian Callahan.
Yeah, well, he got absolutely... Mike McCoy, known for being just the best head coach ever.
Oh, yes. All-time great.
All-time great coach. He looked just like he did in L.A. It was rough. It was bad.
Was he ever in L.A.?
Yeah, he was the...
when did Anthony Lynn take over?
I think it was Anthony Lynn in L.A. Never mind. And just as good as he was in San Diego.
There you go. There you go.
I think... Hold on. Let me confirm.
There might have been 1 year of overlap. I'm not sure. Well, no, that was
no, I think
that was Jeff
right.
Fisher. That was Jeff Fisher.
No, that was the Rams. I'm talking about the
I know for the Rams, yeah, that was the 1 year of overlap thing.
Oh, yeah. Yep. 2016 was, he was never coach of the LA Chargers. Nope. Head coach ended in 2016, and that was their last year in San Diego.
Yep. There we go.
But yeah, he was terrible. Titans continue to be very bad.
We ass. Straight up, we ass.
Yeah, no, they're really bad. Cam Ward Cam Ward actually made some kind of fun plays in this game, but it just wasn't enough because that team is just horrible right now. We'll see what they do with the head coaching decision. I don't want him to ruin Cam Ward because he does make enough plays where you're like, okay, I can see it. But also, oh boy, the whole team is just a wreck right now. Speaking of whole teams being a wreck, what's happening with Pete?
Just one last thing about the Tennessee New England. Sorry. Who's gonna want that job? You got a quarterback, yes, but like they're firing GMs and coaches every other year. It feels like, man. I don't know who wants that job.
No, literally, they trade off. The GM that hired you is going to get fired next year.
Yeah.
They need to have a complete program reset at some point.
They got to stop flip-flopping, man.
They got to stop flip-flopping. You got to bring in a GM and a head coach at the same time, which shouldn't be hard. I don't know why they can't do it. Most teams do that, but...
All right. Chiefs, Raiders.
Oh, man, the Raiders suck, man.
They're
so
horrible. Bad. Dude, I've never seen Pete be so defeated in a presser.
Yeah. I didn't watch it. What was the vibe?
I just saw clips. He was like, felt like he's like lost for words and just shocked that the team he's coaching and tried to prepare it so bad. They're paying Chip Kelly $6 million and he laid a goose egg.
Yeah.
Geno stinks. No one's ever going to trade for a Seahawks quarterback ever again.
I know. They keep winning. They keep winning the QB trades. Every single time they trade a QB away, he ends up sucking in his.
And speaking of traded QBs, Russell Wilson taking a shot at Sean Payton. Attaboy Russ. Finally, the walls came down a little bit. I think most people are around the league or online are pro Russ on that one too.
Yeah,
I haven't seen people be so blatantly pro Russ in quite some time.
Yeah, no. It was, and obviously the Denver fans are gonna be pro Payton in that situation. So, and I saw a lot of it from Denver fans. So at least my feed was mostly Denver fans. I'm sure you had more like Seahawks fans and stuff on your feed. So. The reactions were mixed, but yeah, it was. I'm on Russ's side here. You don't take a pot shot at a former QB and then just expect nothing to come of it. Especially a guy you were coaching this time 2 years ago. So not that Peyton's ever been known as the classiest guy.
No. Russ threw out a bounty gate shot.
He did, which was great. Nah, Peyton's a jerk, dude. Peyton's a jerk. But again, no one is surprised by that. As for the Chiefs, I guess we should talk about the Chiefs because they actually won this game too. They're playing good football right now. They look like, I mean, I hate to say it, they look like they might cruise to another AFC title at this rate. I hate to say it, but hey, get Burrow back healthy. You never know. Meeting Burrowhead. AFC Championship. Flacco. Meeting Flacco Head.
Flacco Head.
Hey, Joe Flacco has never lost a AFC champion or AFC playoff. I should say just playoff game in general in Arrowhead. He's 1-0. It was 2010. in the Matt Castle days. Actually, what's Joe Flacco's career record versus the Chiefs? I need to find this. Hold on. Joe Flacco. He's only played him 3 times in his career? That is shocking. I did not know that. Joe Flacco's only played the Chiefs 3 times in his career. He's 2-1. Oh, this doesn't include the playoff game, so he's 3-1. He's 3-1. I am stunned he's only played the Chiefs 3 times in his career. Would not have guessed that. Would not have guessed that. So,
are the Chiefs back?
Chiefs are back. I'm sorry. The Chiefs are back. Very much so. Until they deal with Joe Flacco, who's 3-1 against them. You know who else is back? Carson Wentz was back to throwing interceptions when he played the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Chargers, but we'll talk about that game later. Hey, the Eagles finally got off the schneid. They finally won another game. Good for them. AJ Brown's still taking shots on social media. When is he just going to officially request a trade? Like, how many shots do you have to take on social media?
I don't know what's going on here, man.
He keeps taking these shots on social media nonstop, but he hasn't requested a trade. Like, it's like I said earlier, like, if you hate everything so much, if you hate your usage...
I mean, they got to fire their OC.
They do.
He's horrible.
They're not going to. You're not wrong. They're not going to fire him when they're 5-2.
I mean, maybe Nick Sirianni should call plays.
Maybe. He should be. He probably should have already been doing that, but...
You know, we've talked about this with a certain coach of having his headset magically not be connected. They should do that with their OC. There's a certain coach that frustrates the head coach.
Yeah.
And most of the other all the other assistants. And they're like, and I manage the headsets. And I'm like, Coach, I can program his headset to a channel no one else is on. Or mute him.
Yeah.
Dude, so many of the guys on staff are like so technologically impaired. They're very smart about football, and that's like one of the few things they're smart about. I love them. But some of them have. Our DC is so bad with computers. He knows Huddle. That's about it. Which, hey, that's the one thing you need to know.
That's true. You gotta know computers at least.
No, you gotta know Huddle at least.
Or Huddle,
computers.
at least, yeah.
You can turn.
Hey,
on
you gotta
a
be able to turn the computer on. Some people struggle with that.
He can do that, and that's about it. And he's my age.
There you go. As for the Vikings, they're kind of in free fall right now, which their quarterback situation kind of...
I bet they're missing Sam Darnold pretty bad right now.
Oh, they are big time. Especially because McCarthy hasn't exactly been inspiring in his limited action. And now the Carson Wentz train is officially fallen off.
Honestly, they should have just kept Daniel Jones.
They should have. I mean, yeah, they had Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold on the roster last year. And
they had Daniel Jones on the roster in July.
No, they didn't. He was a free agent.
Oh,
he
wait,
signed
no.
with
No,
Indy,
I'm wrong.
Second
I'm wrong.
day free agency.
I thought he got traded. My fault.
Oh, no. But they should have. The competition was was he going to re-sign with Minnesota or was he going to go to Indy? And Indy won the bidding war. And the rest is history. Because Indy's got the best record in the NFL right now. Which, imagine saying that 2 months ago.
Kevin O'Connell was a Sam Darnold merchant.
Yeah, we used to think that he could make any quarterback look good. Nope, he can't make Carson Wentz look good, and he can't make J.J. McCarthy look good. Oh, wait, no, he did make J.J. McCarthy look good for one quarter in Chicago. Never mind. I'm wrong. Speaking of quarterbacks not looking good, I think it's time. The Renaissance is over.
He got benched.
He got benched. It's okay.
Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor in 2025.
Tyrod Taylor is apparently hurt, so they're gonna have to decide. He might play, but they play the Bengals this week, so they might have to play. They might have to decide between Justin Fields putting him back out there 5 days after he got benched, or Brady Cook.
Oh God!
It's setting up so well for a Jets win over the Bengals. By the way, I've seen this movie a billion times. I'll just say that.
Did we coin the term Renaissance?
I think we did.
I think we did.
So the Renaissance is over. This is brutal. Panthers weren't particularly inspiring either. After an offensive explosion the past couple weeks, they definitely fell back down to earth, but still pulled out the win, which is all they needed to do in this spot. They're 4-3 right now. The Panthers have a winning record in late October. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it? Late October. Bryce Young only threw for 138 yards, but guess what? It was enough because that's all he needed to throw for. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the Jets stink, but they're going to beat the Bengals this week just because, again, not saying they should, not even saying they will, but they will because I've seen this game. I've played these games before. Squid Game reference. Anyone else? Anything else in that game before we hop into the late window here? Because it was a fun late window.
It was. Those are the games I watched.
I'm gonna pop out for a second, but I'm gonna let you talk about probably the most fun game of the year so far. Giants Denver.
What a choke.
Unbelievable choke. Here,
you see Brian Burns going into the locker room. Whew. Oh, you good?
Yeah, I was just saying I have to pop out for a second, so I'm gonna let you take the reins here.
Oh, okay. You cut out for a second.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I mean, what a spectacular choke, man. And it coming down to a kicker wearing number 99. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Kicker missing a PAT, lost it for you. And then letting up those two deep shots from Bo Nix that weren't even particularly great throws either. Just jogging DBs near there. You just gave up on that one. Bowden, I think is their DC's name. He was at Tennessee for a long time. What a chop. He's got a freaking Abraham Lincoln beard. What a joke of a defensive performance. And offense, you kind of stepped off the gas a little bit too there. Just an embarrassing loss. But I mean, let's be honest here. Pretty rookie heavy team. That kind of happens sometimes with those rookie teams. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back, rookie star pass rusher. I mean, it's not the most out of character thing against a more veteran team, but I mean, played a pretty damn good defense pretty well until the end. It sucks, but it still isn't horrible. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It's not the end of the world. And it was at Denver, too. Not an easy place to play. But, yeah, it was probably a tough plane ride home. I kind of lost like that. I loved all the Cam Scattaboo memes going around. I saw a video of a kid wearing a Giants jersey running into a cell phone pole. That was really funny too. The memes coming out of he's back.
I'm back. Don't worry. But I was listening to the thing. Yeah, no, unbelievable choke job. 2 missed extra points by the Giants kicker, by the way. So in a game they lost by 2, by 1, he left 2 points on the table on extra points. That's brutal. That's a rough look for New York. Also rough look, like you said, for Beau and the DC to let him walk down the field like that, like it was nobody's business. Denver out of timeouts at that point, I believe, and just wasn't even tough. Wasn't even tough for them to get in field goal range, and like not even like borderline field goal range where it was a tough kick. They were on the Giants like 20-yard line in like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Just
that was embarrassing. They gotta fire Shane Bowden.
Yeah, abysmal. Great game. Jackson Dart. You could say he choked, not putting up more points in the fourth quarter. But I'm sorry. Yes, but also, and he did throw a really rough pick to kind of boost Denver's chances of winning here. At the same time, I don't know. You go into the fourth quarter with a 19-point lead, you should win that game 99% of the time. And we found the 1%. Just abysmal performance by the Giants in the fourth quarter. Credit to Denver for the comeback. This is an abysmal performance by the Giants in the fourth quarter, and he still almost brought him back to win in the end. But just like they had for most of the fourth quarter, his defense let him down when it mattered the most. So, very unfortunate, but they'll be fine. Well,
yeah, it's a rookie team. It's going to happen, but that's freaking brutal.
Yeah, it hurts. Dave will probably won't be there for much longer. Although maybe Jackson Dart being good buys
it might save him
more time. Might buy him a little more time. All right. From one Giants quarterback Jackson Dart to their former quarterback Daniel Jones, who went to LA and just absolutely hammered the Jesse Minter defense. Made him look just like chumps.
Shane Steichen for coach of the year right now.
Oh, easily. Not even. It's not even a competition. I'm sorry. With all due respect to the other coaches, it's Shane Steichen's running away with it right now. Before tonight, I think we were going to have a serious conversation about what's wrong with the Chargers defense. But
yeah, tonight's game it makes it tough for talking about this one.
Yeah. They were starting to falter a little bit, but they look good against the they look good against the Vikings, so they bought a little time there. But man, the Colts are just running roughshed through their entire schedule right now. I gotta look at who I think we've already talked about their upcoming opponents. It gets tougher. Yeah, Titans, not really. Okay, that'll be fine. Steelers, Falcons, Chiefs, Texans, Jags, Seahawks, 49ers, Jags, Texans. It does get tougher. I will say the Jags and the Texans aren't looking as intimidating as they were the last time we looked at it. They still have the Titans. Steelers don't look that intimidating anymore. Falcons are so inconsistent. You don't even know what you're getting at that team right now. Really, it's Chiefs, Seahawks, Niners, or they're only like
they're going to run away with the
Niners
division.
Are the tough games right now.
They're going to run away with the division. They're going to run away with it. Other than they're going to fall in Jacksonville like always.
Yeah. Oh, true. But even they could have 4 losses. They could lose the Chiefs, Seahawks, Niners, and at Jags. They'd still be 12-5. No team in the AFC South is touching that. They're already running away with the division. They're 2 games up, and the next closest team's the Jags, who are starting to fall apart.
I think the Jags will rebound. I think they got a great coach, but here's how great the Colts season's gotten. They won their opener. That should have told us everything we needed to know.
That's true. They killed their opener, which granted they played the Dolphins, so they killed them their opener. Chargers again. I don't know. After tonight, I'm not as worried about this game. I think you just kind of ran into a buzzsaw with the Colts, and they'll be fine. You know who won't be fine? The commies. Because Jane Daniels is hurt now. Again. There you go.
The Cowboys showed how to win.
The sophomore slump.
Jaden Slump.
Jaden Slumpules.
We got to workshop that one.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Cowboys figured out the way to win. It's just scoring a ton.
Just scoring as many points as you can. Just outscoring your opponent. That's all they can do. Which, shocker. The way to win in football is outscore your opponent. Yeah, but I mean, literally, that I feels like they go in with the strategy. Hey, just put a ton of points on the board and hope it's enough. It might be enough some days, and it might not be enough other days, but we're gonna figure it out. Dak's playing. I know. We haven't really talked about him at all, but Dak is genuinely playing at such a high level right now. Like, if the Cowboys had a better record, he might be an MVP candidate.
Oh, absolutely. He's playing. Hey, Shoddy. I guess we underestimated your offense.
We underestimated Shoddy. Hey, we underestimated his passing attack too. We were like, oh, he's gonna go Shoddy, call the run play. But no, his passing attack's awesome right now.
I know, it's pretty crazy.
They are 3-1, which isn't great. But I mean, Broncos is tough. At Broncos is tough. Cards should be a win. Raiders should be a win.
Yeah, I totally forgot about the tie.
I think they can beat the Eagles. I think they could beat the Chiefs. At Lions is tough. Vikings shouldn't be too bad. Chargers will be interesting. Commies kind of just depends on how, what the commies are at this point, because right now they're struggling. And then at Giants, we'll see what the Giants are at that point. I don't know. I mean, there's a path. I want to say there's a path to them winning the East. They are 2.5 games back of, or no, 1.5 games back of Philly right now, because the tie counts as half a game. So they're only a game behind the loss column. That's important. So we'll see. We'll see. They could get themselves back into NFC East contention here. They gotta stick with the just outscore everybody mindset, because it's working right now. Meanwhile, the Commanders are, I hate to say it, the Commanders might be cooked. The funny thing about the Commanders too is it's like, you could say, well, and I feel like a lot of people would be like, oh, they're an up-and-coming young team last year. They're going to take a step back, but they'll be fine long-term. They have the oldest roster in football. Like, yeah, they've got a young quarterback. That's it. Everything outside of that, they're old. They're an old team. So they might have to do a little bit of a soft reboot here next offseason, because what they're doing right now just is not working in Washington. And speaking of not working, the team that's now lost 5 games in a row. And they almost had the Packers too. They
lose a ton of one-score games. It's crazy.
They do. No, they've lost 5 straight games by a total of 13 points.
Brutal.
It's insane. They are 2 touchdowns away from being 7-0 right now. Instead, they're 2-5. Like, that doesn't even sound like a real stat. That's insane. They just might be cursed. Which, it's the Arizona Cardinals. They are cursed. We should know this. Yeah, they had them on the ropes. Defense was keeping them in it till the end. And yeah, just wasn't enough. Yeah, they're 2-5 with a -1 point differential on the whole season. That's bonkers. Wait, 9, 8, 4. Wait, hold on. No, I could be wrong. Hold on. 7 plus 5. Okay, that's 12. Never mind. 12, 11. 8, 7, 3. Yeah, they're 2-5 with a -1 point differential.
When is it going to be time for it to say goodbye to our dear friend Jonathan Gannon?
Probably after the season. At that point, it'll be 3 years, and just doesn't look like they're making progress right now.
Is
But
it? Can they? Are they going to wait till the season ends? Should they
I
wait
think
till
they'll.
the season ends?
I think they'll wait till the season ends. If they were getting outclassed week in and week out like the Titans were, that's when you fire mid-season.
But the
They're not
inability
getting
to close it,
outclassed.
the inability to close the game though, is something.
Sure, but you don't. I don't think they fire mid-season for that. That's postseason firing.
If they didn't fire him after Mercado, I guess they don't fire him now. But I wonder how the locker room feels about him. I wonder how
I don't
if he
think
has
they've
the
got a
locker
problem
room.
with them. I think, and I mean, obviously post-game press conferences, they'll say what they want them to say, but I don't think they have a problem with what happened with DeMercado. I mean, and I'll say from personal experience with a certain coach that went through a certain situation, not unlike DeMercado. And not to say every situation's the exact same, but it was not the locker room that reacted poorly.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
And it was college, so it's different.
And they were looking for a reason. Never give them a reason, right?
Yeah, never give them a reason. That's right. So, but no, the locker room actually, they didn't actually respond as poorly to that situation as you'd probably think. They didn't actually care all that much. It was mostly media and admin. And if it's not obvious by now, we're talking about the Jimmy Lake scenario. I don't know why I'm hiding the name. We all saw the video.
Hey, shout out Rupe. He was in my class.
Yeah. The locker room did not care. It was the media and administration.
I remember him watching like one or two like plays. He was on kickoff return back to back for like an hour. Like,
yeah,
come on, man. It was a touchback. I know what you're looking for here.
Yeah. He's trying to get his huddle time up, probably.
Do colleges use huddle?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh well. Okay, never mind. They use huddle for recruiting, but they use,
of course.
What did we use? Catapult. We use Catapult.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, no, we didn't use huddle for game film.
I was about to say, like, you use huddle for game film? I thought you'd use something a little more robust.
Yeah, we use something more robust for that. Yeah, absolutely. Green Bay, they get another win, another close win against a not great team. So this is
what are the Packers?
They are so weird. They looked like they were going to be dominant at the beginning of the year, and they just have not been that. They lost to the Browns. They tied with the Cowboys, barely beat the Bengals, barely beat the Cardinals. They are such a weird football team right now. Honestly, and we thought they were going to, I don't know. I don't know, say we. I think we were a little more lukewarm than a lot of people were, but many people were like, oh man, they're going to be unfair with Micah Parsons. They're not that different. Even their defense isn't all that much better than it was last year. It's good, but their secondary still sucks.
Yeah.
Their secondary sucks last year, and it still sucks. Like, their front seven is awesome. Micah Parsons is awesome, obviously. Lucas Van Ness is developing really nicely on the other side. They still have Rashawn Gary, Edge Cooper. Like, their front seven's good, but their secondary is still garbage. And it's still hurting them in big games. So, I don't know if I believe in the Packers. I still don't know if I believe in them.
I don't.
Yeah. They still only have the one loss to the... Okay, yeah, they still only have the one loss to the Browns. They're just too inconsistent offensively, and I just can't buy Jordan Love. I'm sorry. I've never been... He's had stretches. Never mind. I shouldn't say I've never been impressed, because he's had stretches. But I think for the most part, his career's been mostly inconsistent play. So... I don't think he's keeping the all-pro quarterback streak of Favre and Rodgers alive.
No, he's not.
A lot of people,
a
lot of people were crowning him. He's fine. He's good. He can get you the playoffs. He can win you a playoff game, maybe even two. He might be able to get you an NFC title game. I can never imagine Jordan Love being a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
No, neither. Not with what they have on the team right now.
No. All right, on Sunday night here, Atlanta, San Francisco. I won't lie. I didn't watch most of this game because I was watching the Mariners game. What I did see, San Francisco, or I should say Atlanta, could not stop the run. McCaffrey was running all over these dudes.
Yeah, their light defense. They've had so much success rushing the passer. Looks like a lot of that has been due to their light front, like Michael Williams and James Pierce Jr. They're a little light for the NFL right now. They're still rookies, right? And that Shanahan can scheme up a run game like nobody else.
Yep. Yeah, no. McCaffrey was the leading rusher and leading receiver in this game. He's been having a bit of a resurgent year after obviously being hurt for most of last year. So, this is the McCaffrey arc, right? It's big year, hurt, big year, hurt, big year, hurt. That's just how he is. So he's currently in his he's in his big year arc right now. So congrats to him for that. It's the odd number of years or his big years. The even.
Too bad everyone around him's dead.
Yeah. Hey, even going back to college, actually, odd number year was 2015 was the year he should have won the Heisman. And
shoot, that's right.
He missed a couple games and wasn't as consistent. Skipped the bowl game. Yeah. Odd year, even year. I'll remember that. I will remember that. He was pretty good in 2018. Never mind. He was good in 2018. Yeah, Atlanta. Man, every single time we start to believe in Atlanta, I just do not know what this team is, man. Every time I start to believe in them, they lay an egg. I believe in Bijan. Bijan's good. I don't know what else I believe in with this team right now. I want to say I believe in Penix, but he's just too inconsistent right now.
He is. It's sad.
And that's not me saying he won't be good or that he can't be good or he hasn't shown that he can be good because he has. But he'll have a game like he did against Buffalo where he looked in control. And granted, Bijan was doing most of the heavy lifting, so it wasn't necessarily a game that he had to put on his shoulders. But he looked in control. And it's like as soon as they're having to play from behind and they're not necessarily playing with the lead, they have to go to Penix a little bit more. He's not bad, but he's not carrying it. So, again, that's not saying Penix
they got
to
fire their coaches.
That's not me saying Penix is a bust. It is me saying that he's inconsistent right now. So it's tough in Atlanta.
They got to fire their coach.
I don't know. I do think their defense has taken such a step up this year. And Raheem Morris is defensive guy. However, if they do fire the coach, they should probably trade Jesse Bates back to Cincinnati for 6th-round pick. Just because. I think that should be part of the deal. Send him back, please. We miss him. We miss him so much. Geno Stone's terrible. Geno Stone allowed Pat Freiermuth to get a 70-yard touchdown. All right, on a Monday night, we'll be quick with Tampa, Detroit, because I know you're probably want to talk about Seattle, Houston. Man, Tampa just laid an egg, and you know what's crazy? It was mostly Baker. Baker was missing open throws all night. Mike Evans being hurt, and their entire receiving corps being hurt, obviously.
What is going on to their receivers, man?
I do not know. I think Baker must have found a monkey paw somewhere.
He really did.
He's playing such good football. Until this past Monday, he was playing awesome football, but their receivers are dropping like flies right now.
Just, you're ruining his MVP season. Come on. Stay healthy. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Evans now again, not officially out for the year, but gonna be out for a while. Ibuka's back and he's still good, but Godwin's up and down on if he's healthy. Kind of same with J-Mac right now. Otten's staying healthy, if that counts for something.
He tore up the Seahawks, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Detroit. I mean, Detroit's rolling. They came back from that Chiefs loss. They look pissed off, and yeah, it showed in this one. They're back on top of
Are
the
there
NFC.
how many better teams are better off a loss than the Lions?
I don't know many. I do not know many because they've got the 2 losses this year. It was dominate Chicago after losing to Green Bay and dominate the Bucs after losing to Kansas City. There's probably not many that can say.
They're not what they were last year, but I mean they're still such a big threat.
Right. Let's see. They are. What's their plus minus in games after a loss? Plus 31 and plus 15. They are plus 46 in games after a loss right now.
Jeez Louise.
Insane. Most teams aren't plus.
So an average of plus 23.
Yeah. A lot of teams aren't plus 23 period on the season, by the way. And they're doing that in games after a loss. So, yeah. No, they're good. All right, the floor is yours, my friend. Houston, Seattle.
All right, so I missed the first half. I missed until the end of the third quarter. That's when I finally got home. So I waited for the game to end and watched the whole thing back. Seahawks can't close a game right now. This is the thing. I think they're playing great, especially the defense. I mean, the front is just playing incredible football. Byron Murphy's blossomed into an elite nose tackle. Leonard Williams is playing insane, and no one's talking about him. DeMarcus Lawrence has been an incredible addition. Been a stud against the run and gotten a lot more pass rush reps now that he's not having to be the setup man for Micah, right? Now that he's not the guy having to try to manufacture one-on-ones for Micah. Nick Manwari was incredible. 2 really good games back to back. He's looking like a dude right now. There's some small mistakes he's making, but like it's like false steps on a blitz right now, right? So I'm really excited for getting Witherspoon and Love back after the bye. I think that's going to be huge for the team. And you know who's coming back after the bye?
Who?
Robbie Utes.
There you go.
I'm so hyped for that.
I didn't even know he was out. That shows how significant he's been.
The run game hasn't been as good since he's been out.
Ah, that's fair.
Offensively, Darnold's still cooking. His connection with JSN is just incredible. It's incredible to watch. You know who's the leading receiver in the NFL right now?
He is Jason. Jason is by a pretty wide margin from a receiving yard standpoint.
Now, maybe it's because the other receivers around him aren't very good, but JSN cooked Derek Stingley. He was on his ass on his touchdown where JSN dunked on the goalpost. JSN needs to stop getting 15-yarders, man, on celebrations.
Yeah, he's killing everybody when it comes to yards. Receptions. Chase got him beat.
He's
Touchdowns. St. Brown's got him beat by a pretty wide margin, actually.
Yeah, he's pretty far down there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing incredible right now, though. He's playing like a top 5 receiver right now, Beau. Can you still deny it?
I'm not saying he is a top 5 receiver, but he is playing like one. I'll give him that.
If he plays this whole season like this, is he a top 5 receiver?
He's in the conversation for sure.
Conversation?
In the conversation means he's like 6 or 7, and I did that one on purpose.
He is not 6 or 7. He's a top 5 receiver if he plays like this all year. Who's above him other than Chase and Jefferson?
Puka. I still put Puka.
Who's next? I rest my case.
That might be it.
I rest my case.
All right.
He's a top 5 receiver in the league right now.
AJ Brown, if they ever start throwing to him again.
Well, they don't. So
That's fair. Hey, you know what? If he has like a couple bad games though, and I know this is about JSN, I don't want to take too much hype away from him, but looking at these stats, he's like Jamar Chase is like one bad JSN game away from being the front runner to win back-to-back Triple Crowns. That's kind of insane.
I mean,
but
what
back to the
Jason's
Jason
doing.
conversation.
What he's doing right now, though, I mean,
Jason, insane.
He did it to Derek Stingley.
Right. Oh no. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on JSN.
No, I know you're not. I know you're not.
I just noticed that when I was looking at the stats, I'm like, oh, whoa! I didn't realize. And that was Jake Browning.
Respect to Jamar. He's doing that with Browning and Flacco. So I gotta give respect where it's due there.
Yeah.
But JSN and Jamar are just different types of players. JSN has got the elite shiftiness, right? And his speed's been way better this year, which is crazy. He got a long ball touchdown, which I never thought I'd see from him. But, I mean, Jamar's got the size, the speed, he's got everything, right? Jason's got some other things. He's got that. I think his just short area quickness is top of the game right now. And I think having Cooper Kupp there to mentor him has been huge for him. Huge. It's been gigantic for him. Who else? Sam Darnold had a good game. I mean, we put up 27 on a team that's allowed an average of 12. And I know a lot of Seahawks fans are a little like wringing their hands about, we didn't play our best. It's like, well, it's not like the Texans are terrible. Maybe on offense, yes, CJ Stroud was rough, but like their defense is pretty damn good. The defense is really good. Overall, happy with the win. There's things that we didn't get right. Blocked field goal. Just some things that didn't go our way. Okay, those safety, like the safety being taken off the board, and then like I was pretty sure if the team with the turnover fumbles it into the end zone and the other team recovers, it's still a safety. So, but whatever. We probably should have had 2 safeties, but it is what it is. Good win for the Seahawks. We got a home win.
Yep, finally. Not their first. They beat New Orleans.
That is true, but pretty low bar.
Yeah, right. Alrighty. Well, we got one more game to talk about before we get into the picks.
Oh, it was at the same time as the Mariners' heartbreak, too. They wouldn't stop mentioning that on the broadcast. Right. They kept panning to people with Mariners jerseys on.
I never want to talk about that game. I'm sorry.
Maybe don't worry, I don't want to either.
One day we'll talk about it, maybe.
See,
after they resign Taylor.
The Mariners will never let me down because I know they will. I know they will.
That's fair. That is fair. All right. I don't know. We probably don't have to talk too much about the Vikings Chargers. We know what happened this game. Carson Wentz turned back into Carson Wentz. Chargers offense barely had to do anything because their defense just dominated this game. I mean, yeah, they put up 37, so they obviously did their job. They did their part in this, but it was the Vikings offense just looked utterly inept. This is actually not unlike the Bengals-Vikings game. Obviously, Vikings just being on the other side of this one, where you see the final score and you're like, oh man, the Vikings defense got destroyed. No, it was more just when your offense consistently puts you in horrible positions, you're going to allow points. That's just what happens. So, I don't think the Vikings defense played horrible in this game. They weren't like amazing, but they weren't horrible. Their offense was horrible, though.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
That was horrible. Yep. The road Thursday night games, man. Road Thursday night games.
Brutal to win.
Yep.
There's nothing harder.
Yeah. Hey, the Seahawks won. Seahawks won road Thursday. Wait, let me see the Thursday night games. What's the road team record? So, week 1 doesn't really count, but the home team won anyways. So, Green Bay won home team. Buffalo won home team. Seahawks are 1. Niners won. Okay, so we're 2-2 here, going into week 5. Giants won, so 2-3. Bengals won, so 2-4, and then Chargers won, so 2-5. Yeah, so home teams 5-2 on Thursday Night Football so far this year. The only exceptions were the 2 back-to-back NFC West.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that's funny.
Thursday Night Football is so stupid. So stupid.
It's I don't know, man.
It's fun,
until
but it's stupid.
this week, the Thursday night slate this year's actually been pretty good.
It's been good. Oh, I mean, I haven't denied that. It's just the concept of Thursday Night Football is stupid.
Oh yeah.
So.
Honestly,
I enjoy it, but it's stupid, and I feel bad for the players.
Yeah. I don't know. Just looking at the games, I know what you're saying. I'm not denying what you're saying. I'm just want to look at the games themselves because we're so used to Thursday Night Football being just a crap fest. It really hasn't been this year. Cowboys-Eagles was a good game to start the year. Packers handled the Commanders. And Bills-Dolphins was closer than I think we would have thought it would be. Eagles-Cardinals shouldn't have been a close game, but Seahawks played with their food a little bit and made it one, so it ended up being exciting. Rams-Niners was exciting. Giants-Eagles was a meme fest, which we love. Bengals-Steelers, the Unk Bowl. Best game ever. And Chargers-Vikings sucked. I've had to say we've had like 2 bad Thursday night football games all year. It's pretty good in week 8. 6 for 8 right now. But that's that. All right, on to the picks. So I won last week. I think I started and I picked the Chargers. So all right, and I won. We're tied. As of right now, we are tied because I was 1 game back and I got this first game. So I have moved into a tie on the NFL pick'em. It's a big accomplishment, I know. You can save your applause for later. It's okay. There it is. I wasn't fishing for that. Well, I was a little bit. But you started.
You earned it.
Atlanta, Miami, and I could lose it by Sunday. So.
Oh, it happens quickly.
Yeah. Atlanta, Miami. It's still just a tie. I don't have a lead yet or nothing. Anyways, sorry. I keep getting sidetracked here. Atlanta, Miami. Miami, 7.5-point road underdogs take on a Falcons team coming off let down against the Niners, while the Dolphins, I should say, Vikings, are coming off just an absolutely abysmal performance up in Cleveland. You are making the first pick, my friend.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go Falcons here, man. They're just. The Dolphins are just self-destructing right now.
Yeah. No, and this is less of a belief in Atlanta thing because I see Atlanta minus 7.5 and I get worried, and then I see the team they're playing and I'm like, oh wait, never mind. That's an easy bet. I agree. Give me the Falcons as well. Oh, Bengals Jets. Part of me is like, oh man, Cincinnati minus 6.5. That should be an easy bet considering the Jets just lost at home to the Panthers by 7. Another part of me, like I've said, I've played these games before. I never believe in the Cincinnati Bengals, man. Every single time they play a backup quarterback, they suck. Guess what? They're probably going to play a backup quarterback this week. Their defense is already trash. Part of me is like, oh, I mean, their defense is trash. Or what? So what if we allow 30 points to Brady Cook? We're going to need to score 30 anyways, so it doesn't matter if it's Brady Cook or Tyrod Taylor or Justin Fields that scores it. Where I'm going with this is I think Cincinnati wins. Don't get me wrong. I'm not drinking the haterade anymore. I think Cincinnati does win this game. But because I am scarred still, I do think the Jets cover here.
I'm taking the Jets too. I think they're due. We'll this could be a Unk Bowl.
Unk Bowl, Tyrod Taylor versus Joe Flacco. Yeah, that's Unk Bowl. That's Unk Bowl status.
An old reunion of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, or you mean Baltimore Ravens?
Or shoot. Yep.
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor was Flacco's backup in Baltimore for a while. That'll be fun. Pats Browns. Pats home. 7.5-point favorites.
I'm gonna go Patriots here. I think they're playing really good ball.
They are, and it feels like they're playing better and better every single week too. Browns, good win last week, but Patriots are a different animal on this plane. Giants Eagles are already playing again. Game 2 of the Giants Eagles series this year. Eagles still, despite the last result, 7.5 home favorites. Now they're at home this time, so that does make a big difference. All the same, the Giants handled them like 14 days ago. Not even 14 days ago. No, it was 14 days ago. It was 14 days ago tonight. I think the Eagles win, but 7.5 just that's too much for me. I think the Giants cover this one.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just the big difference here is how are they going to rebound after that just brutal loss? Do they come together or do they fall apart?
Yeah, and yeah, that's very true. It's very accurate. Imagine if they sweep the Eagles. Oh, the storylines would be so incredible if they swept the Eagles. All right. Carolina Buffalo. Buffalo, 7.5-point road favorite down in Charlotte this weekend. Bills coming off the bye. Panthers coming off the close win up in New York over the Jets. Who do you got?
I can go with Buffalo.
Man, we're going to be chalky this week. I'm going Buffalo, too. Bills got a bye. Panthers are winning, but not exactly convincingly and not over good teams at that. Yeah, I think the Bills can pull this one out by 7.5. Chicago going to Baltimore. Ravens with Lamar back. 6.5-point home favorites. It's almost like everyone forgot how bad their defense is. They are coming off a bye, so they might have gotten some stuff figured out. Bears coming off win. Lamar back, playing an NFC team. I hope I end up regretting this, but I am going to take the Ravens to cover this one.
I'm going to go Chicago here. Ravens
are just different.
Banged up to hell.
They are.
Do they have Lamar?
But Lamar is going to be back, yeah.
Oh. Well, I already said it, so I won't ring that bell. We got to stay true to what we believe in.
That's right. They're banged up outside of Lamar, too. It's not like it's just
that is
Lamar.
true. Their whole defense is banged up.
Yeah. Houston, San Fran. Houston, 2.5-point home favorites over 49ers. Houston, 2.5. Oh, I already said that. Over the 49ers. You are picking, my friend.
Give me the Niners, man.
Man, I thought I was going to get you with the one. Yeah, no, I'm also picking the Niners. They're just a better football team. They're playing well. It doesn't matter how banged up they are. They're just playing good football. It doesn't matter who's a QB. It doesn't matter who's hurt on whatever side of the football. They're just chugging along right now. Kyle Shanahan's such a good coach. If Shane Steichen wasn't having the season he's having, Kyle Shanahan should be coach of the year. But Shane Steichen is still very much doing what he's doing. So that's an easy choice there. All right, Tampa, New Orleans. New Orleans, 4.5-point home dog to the visiting Bucks. These games were high scoring last year. I think the Bucks are going to be mad after last week. They're going to come out firing. They should be able to handle New Orleans. I think 4.5 is very doable here.
I'll take it too.
Is our only difference all week going to be on one where you didn't realize Lamar was playing?
That could be true. Not yet, though.
Oh, man.
Not yet.
That's true. That's true. Hey, he could always pull his hammy during pregame warmups. What was it? It was a couple weeks ago where there was like a bunch of major.
That was the Colts.
Pregame warmups.
Where like Anthony Richardson like fractured his orbital and another player got a concussion.
During pregame warmups is absolutely insane.
Like I was certain that like, oh, maybe these two guys were fighting, but then they released a video of the concussion.
Absolutely.
Because I saw orbital and concussion, like, oh, these guys were swinging. Like, nope.
Yep. Nope. Just real rough luck. All right, Dallas, Denver. Dallas, 3.5-point road dogs here. I want to pull a little trivia on you here.
Okay, let's hear it.
When do you think the last time the Cowboys beat the Broncos was?
Jeez, is it over? If you're saying that, I'd feel a long time ago. I'm going to say like 2016.
Ooh, it's a good guess. 1995. It's been 30 years since the Cowboys beat the Broncos. It doesn't even sound like a real stat, but yep, it's been 30 years since the Cowboys beat the Broncos.
Oh, God. Wow.
And obviously they only played every 4 years, right?
Yeah,
so
but still.
But that's still wild. Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Well, I'm going Denver here. I think Denver's defense is just a little too much for the Cowboys' offense.
Yeah. I agree. Keep the 30 years alive. Oh, wait. Do I agree, actually? Hold on. Cowboys' offense is playing at such a high level right now. Broncos' defense has looked a little susceptible.
That's true.
Shoot, am I going to talk myself into this?
Do it.
Broncos have got so much Broncos have so much positive momentum after the fourth quarter last week. They're taking that into this game. Give me the Broncos. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. No changing. I'm sticking with it. Tennessee, Indy, 14.5 point home favorites over one of the worst teams in football, the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, no, I mean, Indy's beat much better teams than Tennessee by 14.
Yeah,
they can do it.
Give me the Colts. This is, yeah. Notice, no disrespect to the to Cam Ward, but not there yet.
Not there yet. It's not him. It's just everything around him. Actually, Alec Eilmaner's having a nice year.
He is.
So, not everyone around him, just most of the things around him. All right, Pittsburgh, Green Bay. Pittsburgh, by the way, wearing their beautiful 1930s throwbacks in this one. The yellow helmets and the weird pinstripes down the chest. Packers wearing the white cheddar uniform, so a little white cheddar redemption here. Packers 2.5 point road favorites. Who you got? Oh, this is also the first game. How could I forget? This is the first game Aaron Rodgers ever played against the Packers.
That's going to be fun.
Yep.
Give me the Steelers, man.
Ooh, revenge game. Revenge. You know what?
He's going to want it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just have not seen enough inspiring play out of the Packers recently. I think the Steelers pulled out at home. Sunday Night Football in Pittsburgh, I feel like it always goes their way. And then lastly here, the Commanders against the Chiefs. Marcus Mariota-led Commanders go to Kansas City and gain 11.5 points on the flight. I don't think it's enough. Chiefs are just playing at such a high level right now. I have no faith in Marcus Mariota. Give me the Chiefs to cover here.
If you got whooped by the Cowboys like that, and you had Jaden Daniels for most of it, I don't trust that.
There you go. We had one difference all week. We almost had a difference on Denver-Dallas, but I came to my senses. Or talked myself out of genius. I guess we'll see on Sunday. But yeah. Sunday, since we're tied right now, Baltimore, Chicago will determine which one of us
leaves the
weekend with the lead.
I bet poorly.
We'll see. Hey, you might be right. I hope you're right. I hope you're right for the record.
Yes, you do. It's a chalky week this week.
It is a very chalky week. There's not a lot. I mean, look at the lines though. It's a lot of 7.5s and 6.5. So there's not a lot of close games this week.
No, there's not. There's not too many. There's not too many interesting spreads right now.
No, there's not. I mean, the closest spreads are San Francisco, Houston, and Green Bay, Pittsburgh. Everything else is more than a field goal. So
yeah. Do the Seahawks win the bye week?
That's the question. The Rams also have a bye this week. I was gonna say if the Cardinals, 3/4 of the NFC West has a bye this week.
That's weird.
I was gonna say the only way to win the bye week is if all your division opponents lose, but the Rams don't. So
all right.
if the Niners lose to the Texans, then yes, then they win the bye week.
Shoot,
they
I should have picked the Texans. I don't know how the Texans are favored. I know the Niners are banged up to hell, but they're playing good
I think
ball
it's
right
just
now.
Texans at home. Texans at home.
Yeah, I
So.
guess on a neutral field, Niners would be favored by half a point.
Yep. All right, my friend. Well, that is it for the picks for this edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast Lightning Round. Only a couple more lightning rounds. We'll get back to the game previews a little bit here in a few weeks. We're just letting Rob finish the season up.
Yep. So game this week, and then like a couple weeks after, wait and see what the schedule. 2 weeks after, we'll see what happens.
Yep.
If we make the play, so there's like a play-in tournament now, which is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's like a little play-in week now for like go teams.
Oh, that's fun.
So, which is awesome, right?
Yeah.
So you have to have a certain amount of wins to qualify. I'm pretty sure we qualify. There might be, if we lose, maybe it gets weird, but if we win, we'll qualify for sure. If we lose, we probably qualify. Don't know yet. But yeah, things could be interesting, man. And if we qualify, we get a really favorable draw because you have to play like the top teams,
mm-hmm.
and we're not having to play the top is the top teams.
Yeah,
which I don't know how we got that draw, but I'll take it.
I hear you. Well, good luck, of course. And I've never told you this. I'll actually tell you this on the stream. We have no viewers right now, but if someone watches this back later, it's 11:30. It's past their bedtime, so that's a good thing, actually. But there is a new meme in my classroom. My classroom specifically.
What is it?
Let Rob cook.
Let's go. I love it.
You've entered into Mr. Gleason's homeroom class lore.
Let's go. They saw the short. That's
right. Oh yeah. Who let
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, that is it for this edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast. Any closing thoughts, Mr. Jokinan?
If one of us play in a rigged poker game, all of us play in a rigged poker game. One of us click like, all of us click like. If one of us subscribe, all of us subscribe. Thanks for watching.
And drive safe, folks.